Hi, it's been a while since I made a video, so I thought I'd make a new one. All about the York Gateway project. You can see behind me, it's getting on very well. So yeah, started filming in March last year. It's going to go all the way up to this month. So we're starting back in March 2024, looking at the station front as it was. You can see Cycle Heaven and the entrance to the taxi rank. This is the bridge that's going to be demolished. The old Queen Street Bridge, as it used to pass over the old railway lines going into the old York station. Nothing's actually travelled under this bridge since 1966. We can see just beyond the bridge a lot of the earthworks taking place for the installation of the temporary road. And a view from the car park itself, with looking back towards the old station. It's nice to see this view now, because it just reminds us of how it used to be. So one final drive through as over the old bridge. This was always our route into the station if we were coming from the west of York. So we start on Saturday evening. This was I took a walk down to the station to see how the temporary road has been installed. Queen Street was closed for these 2 days to allow this work to take place. You can see that a lot of the hill coming up to the bridge has been cut back. Same at the other end. You can look down towards Queen Street, down towards Nunnery Lane. See there how the hill approaching the bridge has been cut back to allow a greater width for the temporary road. Cut to Sunday evening. Weather's a lot nicer, a lot brighter. I remember there was a few people here that day, and again we can see even the white lines are visible now on the new road, and a lot of the work that they were doing is almost finished. For the installation of this road, it was due to open I think 6 AM the next morning. And again, viewing down towards Nunnery Lane, back end of Queen Street, you can see the white lines there. So let's have a look at our first drive-through on the new temporary road. This is sort of bypassing the Queen Street Bridge. You can see if we look to our right, You can see just barely, just beyond our vision is what's left of the bridge. It's a temporary entrance to the station long-stay car park that we've just passed. You can see there, just on our right, is the bridge as it's starting to come down. We go from the other side so that we can see on our left now what's left of the bridge so far. Not really anything has been demolished just yet. There's going to be another road closure during April to allow for the first part of the bridge to be demolished. So we come to the bridge demolition itself. This is on the Saturday morning. This is a great video that somebody on Facebook posted. This is a little bit later on that Saturday. We can see a lot of the bridge demolition work has started to take place and the road is closed again. See, some of the bridge is left intact because that part of the bridge is very close to the bank on the bar walls, so therefore that bank needs to be strengthened and made secure to not damage the integrity of the bar walls. And again, Sunday evening, before the road is due to be opened again, we can see that still a lot more work is taking place. Just see the portals, what's left of them. Stood right next to the old parcel platform from the old station, which is still there. So we're taking a drive by a few days later, a lot nicer weather this time, just to see how that bridge demolition has taken place and how it's affected the surrounding area. You can see that a lot of this side is now completely flat and visible. And again, coming from the other side, you can see so much of the bridge is now gone. Except obviously for this part of the bridge here, on the left, which is the one that butts against the bar walls. So here we are in May. A lot of this end of the bridge is now gone. Interesting that they uncovered a couple of old drainage shafts, and I think there was some concern at the time that it could have been like archaeological historical significance, so they needed to be protected. So much of that work for this end of the bridge is gone. See, just the ditch that is just below us there, that is for the piling that will take place. You see the chalk outlines which will indicate where the piling will go, and that will strengthen the bank next to the bar walls. It's so nice to watch. It was very interesting and nice to see, almost like that section of the bar walls revealed. It's so much more open. You can see this is where the new taxi rank will be. That annex and cycle heaven, I think, will eventually disappear. I think it was a couple of weeks later I revisited, was able to take I wouldn't say it was a closer look at the drainage shafts, but there they are. Again, looking at the just like exposed part of the bar walls that has been hidden for so many years behind this the bridge. You can see that there's 1, 2, 3 entrances that I don't think were just not seen by people coming into the city. All of this area will be just open. They've done a very good job in a very short space of time. Again, you can see like elements of some of the road work that is going to go in. Again, those drainage shafts have just left for the time being. See how already how much more almost like more light is getting to this area of the station, and the access and connections that it's going to be able to make is just going to be a lot easier. Again, cut to the drive-through. Obviously be careful not to run over that man. Again, we can I've angled my camera this time in the car a little bit to the right, so at least I can see what this area looks like. I was very fortunate on this day to have a relatively quiet road just as we pass this area. So we're going to start our journey through August with a drive-through. You can see the piling is taking place here. This is very early August. So the piling machinery is on top of the bridge, doing what it needs to do. It's got to strengthen that bank. Can't remember if this drive was early or late. I think it was early, because just looking how many people are nowhere around. I think it was a couple of weeks later. Again, the piling machinery is gone now. Throughout the summer, they kept closing the bar walls, so we couldn't actually go up there and do any filming because it was dangerous. But we can see where a lot of that piling has taken place. You can see just below us. See, they've got the steel girders that are rammed into the ground, but then just beyond that there's the cylindrical piling that's taken place. That's where the bank will go right up to. If you remember back to when the chalk outlines were drawn on the road, it pretty much follows that. Again, you can see just beyond. Back again. I think this may have been a week or so later. You can see a lot more of sort of the inside of the bridge has been hollowed out. We see how this part of the demolition is going to be sort of from inside out, and then eventually there'll be just that back wall which will be remaining. Longer we go, and you can see much more of that piling is now in place and visible. So between September and November I didn't really get out an awful lot, so what I did was there's a very short montage of some footage that I got at that time and some drive-throughs which show the hollowing out of the bridge and it slowly disappearing. I think I did this walkout around Christmas. May have been a Boxing Day or something like that. Can't remember. You can see now, looking down from the bar walls, the drainage has been swapped out. So they've got rid of the old shafts and replaced them with new ones. There's still a little bit of the retaining wall from the bridge and the bank, which will need to be cut back. You can see here that a lot of the paving has gone in, all the foundations anyway. See, just this concrete here is the top of where the piling was, and as they cut back, we'll start to see a little bit more of that. So we are on Queen Street, just looking down towards where the bridge used to be. There's the result of the piling. That'll be where the bank comes down to. It actually looks okay. Still remnants of the old concrete bridge still there. They have to dig away all this and bring it down to the level where the traffic is. First trip out in the new year, you'll see a lot more of the bridge is cut back, and you can see now all of the cylindrical piling that took place. You can see that. Again, a lot more of that paving and curb work is in place. Still a lot more to go, obviously. We look down towards the bank, bar walls. Again, see a lot more has been dug away. We're allowed back up on the walls again. You can see how this work is progressing. Down towards the paving and curb sections. Actually looks so very neat and tidy. I think there's area for bus stops and cycle lanes. And not quite sure what's going where. So we're driving through on in February. This is Valentine's Day, February 14th. So that we can see, you might notice as well is that even the temporary road has deteriorated somewhat, quite a lot, because it is only temporary. But so much of this is gone, cut back, and you may notice as well that there are installed lampposts. There you can see them. They look great, really do. A lot of the paving is in place and it's really starting to look an awful lot tidier. Things are looking really good. Getting back on Queen Street, we can see sort of a lot of that. There's basically nothing left of the bridge apart from maybe that little bit of wall. That's it. And 2 days later, I'm going to take a drive through so we can see the lampposts again, angling my camera to the left so that we can see. And you can see there, it's so wide open now. I said there's almost no evidence of a bridge being here. Really starting to see excellent progress. That just about brings us up to date. So we are, this is how it stands today basically. You can see behind me that the piling which protects the bar walls is in place, and they've sort of got rid of pretty much 99% of the bridge, so looks excellent. So thanks for watching, and I'll do another one soon.